Grown folk, what's happening? Happy New Year to you. Um, I wanted to stop by and share a sentiment that I think can be helpful for all of us in this new year. So, just speaking for myself, um, I have an energy that can upset people, and that energy and it is usually those that's closest to me. Let me say that, right? And there's a reason behind it. So I'm hopeful that this will be helpful for someone. I love hard, y'all. I love hard, and I'm super, super loyal, almost loyal to a fault, right? So you're not going to play in my face, but you're also not going to play in the face of anybody that I know and love, right? And the closer that person is to me, the more you will feel their energy if you try to play. See, I'm not that friend that you can go to and talk about another friend. Uh-uh. I raised my daughter. If someone comes to you to tell you what someone said about you, and they're supposed to be your friend, then you can kind of just rest on one simple question. What did you say when they said that? And or ask yourself the question, why did that person feel comfortable going to them to talk about their concerns with you? So, let me tell you what I know for sure. There is no one on the planet, excuse me, y'all. There we go. Sorry about that. There is no one on the planet that would feel comfortable coming to me to talk about my people. That just don't happen. There's because people already know who I am, how loyal I am, and little known history fact, when I was younger, I used to bottle up my emotions. And so it's funny, my daughter and I were just talking about, if you see me cry, I promise you it's not weakness. It's probably me calling down strongholds to not put my hands on you, or just being honest, that used to be me, or not to give a verbal thrashing, right? To really, really try to let God handle it when I really want to handle it my way. I remember being assaulted once. Let me tell you a little bit about my relationship with God. I was assaulted once, and I had an opportunity to get revenge. I was pregnant. I was 7 months pregnant, and someone tried to assault me. They weren't quite successful. Someone intervened, but they tried to assault me while I was 7 months pregnant, right? And so I had an opportunity to get revenge. And I received the call, we're on our way to get you. You just need to point that person out and we'll take it from there. And I began to feel, at first I said, okay, I hung up. And then I felt conviction. And so I got on my knees with my big belly and all. I got on my knees and started praying. And God said, vengeance is mine. And I said, but God, they did da 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 da. I want to da 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 da. And God said, vengeance is mine. But God, how can they get away with da 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 da? That's not cool. Da 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 da. Look at my creation. And God said, go ahead. Mm-hmm. That scared the bejesus out of me. So I remember clearly calling the friend that was about to come get me. And I was crying. I was like, don't come. And they're like, what's wrong? No, it's cool. We got tinted windows. Promise you, nobody will even know it's you. But God said, go ahead. Cool. You prayed. God said, go ahead. We on our way. But you don't understand. I'm scared of God. That part. See, when we feel like we should handle things on our own, we muffle them up often, right? I'll share the end of that story in my book. But how that story played out was wild. But let's just say, me acting in obedience. Now that is hearing God's voice and being discerning, right? Because I could say obedience said, God said, go ahead. No, I knew that when God said, go ahead, he was like, okay, I said no. I said vengeance is mine, and you want to move forward anyway? That's on you. I was obedient. I didn't move forward. And that story unraveled in a whole different way. But again, I'm going to say that for my book. Why did I share that story? Sometimes we feel something welling up in us when someone is or someone has wronged those closest to us. And sometimes we may feel that we need to defend, be it their honor, their character, whatever. For whatever reason, sometimes we feel like we need to be that person. Well, at least me. When this happens, I can literally feel like there's something in my stomach, like, But in 2025, I'm bringing new energy. That energy is going to be, I'm going to remain true to me. I'm not going to let anyone play in my face, because I just don't do that. But I will remove myself before I try to pop off. Pray for me. I'm really trying. But I'll remove myself. And there's something to be said about minding your business. There is something to be said about minding your business. And sometimes if a person is not willing to defend their own honor, it may not be yours to defend. That may not be your cross to carry. And you could be putting yourself in a position to take on stress and angst and a flood of emotions that just weren't yours to begin with. So this is going to be I'm hopeful that I'm successful in this way of being. And I pray to God that I have more positive stories to share than negative once 2025 closes. But as we enter into a whirlwind of events that are soon to happen, for sure, things that are going to blow our socks off, like just shake your head moment after shake your head moment after shake your head moment. Relax, breathe easy. This curl just keeps falling in my face, y'all. Relax, breathe easy. Remember, God is still in control. And don't take on more than you need to. Don't take on nobody else's stuff. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Only take on that which is yours. And even with that, learn to surrender. Give it to God. Release. The more we clench and hold on, the more we're restricting what God really wants to fill us up with. So I pray this blesses someone. May God bless and keep you. May heaven smile upon you. And remember, be kind to someone, because you may never know. My God, you may never know what someone else may be going through. My hearts and prayers are with those in California, those who have lost it all, those who are afraid, those who know someone who's suffering, those who don't have a way. I pray for you. My God, may he bless you and keep you. Create a wonderful day. God bless. Have a great weekend. Peace.